seeing the luster of her complexion after our pastimes together, I forget my own identity in happiness. The sage Bharat has said that the mellows of lover and beloved are equal. But he doesn't know the mellows of my Vrindavan. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. According to expert sexologists like Bharat Muni, both male and female enjoy equally in material sexual pleasure. But in the spiritual world, the relationships are different. Although this is unknown to mundane experts. অন্যের সঙ্গমে আমি যত সুখ পাই তাহা হইতে রাধা সুখ শত অধিকাই. The happiness I feel when meeting Radharani is 100 times greater than the happiness I get from meeting others. Isn't it? We had already discussed it. Krishna, who is Jagat Guru? Krishnam Bande Jagat Guru. Krishna is the spiritual master of the whole world, Jagat Guru. Isn't it? If we go on and descending order, you understand, or ascending order, we say, so where will we reach? The last stage of spiritual masters, last spiritual masters, Krishna. It begins, the display succession begins from Krishna, isn't it? So Krishnam Bande Jagat Guru. Krishna is Jagat Guru. That we say. He is the spiritual master of all worlds. But that Krishna says, Radha Prema Guru Ami hoy Shishya Nata. Soda Ami Nanan Te Na Chai. That Jagat Guru Krishna says, Radha Prem is my spiritual master. I am her disciple. You see. You understand? So, then the superior or more is greater than Krishna is Radha Prem. You understand? Radharani. She is the spiritual master of Krishna. And the spiritual master orders. His disciple, you get up, chant Hare Krishna and dance. And Hari will get up and chant Hare Krishna and dance. Isn't it? The spiritual master can make his disciple dance. Isn't it? Similarly, Krishna says, my spiritual master Radha makes me dance. I am a dancing boy. You understand? Different dances. Isn't it? Again, previously we had discussed that how Krishna becomes mad. Who is Jagat Guru, is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He becomes mad at Radharani. You understand? We had also discussed philosophically and analytically. Is there anybody who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is full in all qualities? Nobody can surpass him, isn't it? Krishna has 64 qualities, transcendental qualities, isn't it? Out of that, the jiva, living entity, has 50 qualities, very minutely, isn't it? And demigods have 55, 5 more, 55 qualities, lesser quantity, you understand? And the other incarnations, Vishnu Tattvas, they have 60 qualities, whereas Krishna has 64 qualities. So Krishnam stu Bhagavan Swayam. Therefore Krishna is Bhagavan, isn't it? Nobody can surpass him. Huh? But that Krishna becomes mad. Huh? Who can make him mad?
Only Radha Priya.
The person or object that has more qualities, qualitatively greater than Krishna. Otherwise, how Krishna can become mad? Isn't it? So this shows that Radharani has more qualities, isn't it? Therefore, Krishna becomes mad for Radharani. Huh? As a madman forgets himself, he cannot know, he doesn't know what he is doing, isn't it? Similarly, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, becomes mad. We have already discussed how Krishna spends the whole night beside the badri tree, the berry tree, in the courtyard of Radharani. You understand? Whole night he spends there. You understand? Because he is hiding there. He never comes front. You understand? Comes out. Because Radharani's mother-in-law, sister-in-law, Jatira, Kutira, they'll scold, "Oh, nonsense, Krishna, you have come here. Huh? Doing all nonsenses." So out of fear, you see, Krishna is afraid. This is madman's nature. And he is hiding behind that berry tree and spinning all night. This is madman's activity. You understand? When Radharani is taking bath in Jamuna, is it? Radharani takes bath in upstream, so Krishna takes bath in downstream. Why? Like the flowers in the body, in the hair of Radharani, that will come floating, then let it touch his body. He wants that. The scented oil, kumkum, that Radharani has on her body, that will come floating, water, that will touch Krishna's body. He wants that. This is like a madman. Again, sometimes he disguises himself. He puts on a disguised garment, like a washerwoman, washman's wife, and goes to Radharani. "You, Radharani, I have come. Please give me your clothes, I'll wash them." Sometimes Krishna assumes the form of a barber's wife, you understand, and goes to Radharani and requests, "You, Radharani, I have come, I will put all of the red substance on your feet. Please show me your feet." You understand? Sometimes making nice garlands, flower garlands for Radharani. What do you say, Malini? Garland maker, we say Mali, and his wife, Malini. James puts on such a dress and nice garments. "Radharani, I have brought very nice garments for you. Please come and just put on this garland on your neck." You see? Sometimes Gandhini, you see, that sandalwood. You understand? Gandhini. The male person who pests this, and his wife, we say Gandhini, takes that sandalwood paste and goes to Radharani. "Radharani, please come, I have nice scented sandalwood paste, just put on your forehead." Just touch her body. You understand? This is madman's way. Krishna has become mad for Radharani. You understand? That we have previously discussed. Here Krishna says, seeing the luster of her complexion after our pastimes together, I forget my own identity in happiness. So Radharani's complexion is so great. Krishna forgets his own identity and he gets such happiness out of that. দহার যে সমরস ভরত মুনি মানে আমার ব্রজের রস সেও নাই জানে. Says Bharat has said that the mellows of lover and beloved are equal. But that Bharat Muni doesn't know the mellows of my Vrindavan. You understand? Huh? How can he know? He knows only he is an expert on the mundane sexology. But he cannot know the love between Radharani and Krishna. Rupa Raghunatha pade hoiba akuti kobe amo bujo bose. Jugala pirati. You see? Narottam Das Thakur says, I cannot understand the love between Radharani and Krishna. Jugal pirati. Jugal means to Radharani and Krishna. You understand? If Rupa Goswami, you understand, was Rupa Manjari in Krishna's pastimes, Radharani, Radha Krishna's pastimes, is Rupa Goswami. You understand? Rupa Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami, Rupa Raghunath, they shower their mercy on me. Then I can understand the love between Radharani and Krishna. Otherwise, I cannot understand. You understand? Rupa Raghunatha pade hoiba akuti kobe amo bujamo. When that day will come, I can understand the love between Radharani and Krishna. Because it is not mundane affair. You understand? That poet, we have a poet in Oriya, Abhimanyu. Something. He has written Vidagdha Chintamani, a kavya, you understand? There he has mentioned, described this love between Radha and Krishna. Aprakruta prema. Aprakruta prema murti jaya Radha Hari. Aprakruta prema, he has said, is transcendental love. It is not material love. So, mundane poets cannot understand it. Mundane sexologists cannot understand it. How can Bharat Muni understand? You understand? That is, he says. Doharo je samarasa Bharat Muni mane, amar brojer rasa seho nai jane. Says Bharat has said that mellows of lover and beloved are equal, but he doesn't know the mellows of my Vrindavan. That's a fact. অন্যের সঙ্গমে আমি যত সুখ পাই তা হইতে রাধা সুখ শত অধিকাই. The happiness I feel when meeting Radharani is 100 times greater than the happiness I get from meeting others. So Radharani is like that. Now Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna has developed a greed for it, isn't it? A greedy person. Krishna is a greedy person. You understand? He has developed greed. How to know about it. And Radharani was tasting the beauty of Krishna, isn't it? Madhurya ka nilaya Krishna. Kandarpa koti kamaniyo vishesha shubham. Brahma Samhita says. Krishna's beauty excels the beauty of the crores of Kandarpa beads. You understand? Such beautiful is. And Radharani only. Ekoli Radhika Aswade Sokoli. You understand? And only Radharani tastes that beauty of Krishna. The best. Nobody tastes. And Krishna develops that great. How can I test my own beauty? That Radharani tests. Radhaya pranamahima kidrusham va naiva. Sadyo henad bhuta madhurima kidrusham va madiyo. Sokhyan chasya madanu bhavato kidrusham vetilo bhat. Tad bhavadhya samajani sachigarva sindhu harimido. Yes. That Hari, that Krishna then comes out from the womb of Sachimata as Gour Hari. You understand? To fulfill three desires. You understand? Do you know what were those three desires? And those desires are not fulfilled in Krishna's pastimes. You understand? What are those three desires? Radhaya pranaya mahima kidrusham. You understand? Yes? Tell me.
The mellow. When Srimati Radharani from Krishna.
Yes. Radhaya pranaya mahima kidrusham. I have already told all these things. Caitanya-caritāmṛta has already given those things in first beginning. Desiring to understand the glory of Radharani's love, the wonderful qualities in him that she alone realizes through her love, and the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love. The Supreme Lord Hari, richly endowed with her emotions, appears from the womb of Srimati Sachi Devi as the moon appears from the ocean. You understand? These are three desires. To fulfill these three desires, Shyam Sundar became Gour Sundar. You understand? Shyam Sundar became Gour Sundar. Now, in this verses, Kaviraj Goswami says, quoting Krishna's own version, how Radharani's love is created and how happiness Krishna feels when meeting Radharani. That is 100 times greater than the happiness he gets from meeting others. Isn't it? And in previous classes we had already discussed the significant points of Radharani's love. Isn't it? Have you remembered it? And how Krishna became indebted, cannot pay back the debt. We had already discussed. Radha and Gopis love. You understand? So he became indebted. He cannot pay back now because he has no wealth. Who is the most wealthy person, Krishna? He says, I have no wealth to pay back this debt. What shall I do? If you have no wealth to pay back debt, what shall you do?
Borrow or steal.
Beg, borrow or steal. You may beg from someone. Or you may borrow. Or if you fail begging and borrowing, then you steal. Isn't it? The Krishna finds that this wealth only is with Radharani. And it is in her heart. You understand? Secured there. If I ask Radharani, beg Radharani, please give me, she won't give me. If I say, let me borrow, I'll pay back, she'll never give. So I have to steal it. The last item. Krishna is the supreme stealer, supreme thief, isn't it? He's supreme still. He's supreme in all respect. Nobody can excel him in any act, action, work. You understand? So he is a supreme thief. So he steals now. Kutugi rasastomam hutva. Rupa Goswami has written this thing. That Krishna then steals that mellow rasa that is in the heart of Radharani. You understand? Then he became Gour. Otherwise not possible. And his part to pay back this debt. You understand? Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, becomes a disciple of Radharani. Why does he become a disciple? Is there any need?
Because, as you said, Srimati Radharani had more qualities than Krishna himself.
For this reason only, Krishna became indebted. He cannot pay back the debt he has incurred by loving affairs of gopis and especially Radharani. You understand? So, he thinks of, what shall I do to pay back this debt? What shall I do?
To steal, to become Gour.
Yes, that's the last thing. But how to steal? That's another question. How to steal? How to get that wealth from Radharani, thereby I can pay back the debt.
Yes, Krishna assumed the body of Srimati, complexion of Srimati Radharani, and then become a Gauranga.
Thereby he steals? No. He thought of, if I become her disciple, then it will be easier on my part to steal. Because spiritual master will be very pleased, and that disciple who serves him the best, isn't it? So whatever he has, he gives everything to his disciple. All right, you take all these things. You understand, Radharani? Therefore Krishna wants to become her disciple. Unless I become disciple, I cannot get that wealth. So I cannot pay back my debt. That is it. Finish this much. Porokya name jaha brajiti prachar. Understand? The Vaishnava Acharya, poet, writes this thing. You know that? Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan. You know that song? Yes, that's a very famous song. Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan. Sri Govinda Gopinatho Madan Moho. In that song it is stated. Setrik was I see. Jaya Jaya Ujjala Rasa Sarva Rasa Sar Porokya Name Jaha Brajiti Prachar. You understand? All rasa, mellows, this Ujjala Madhurya Rasa, you understand, is the best. And in Braja, it is known as Porokya Bhav. You understand? Porokya Bhav?
Superior.
Sokya, Porokya. There are two things. Huh? Krishna's love with his wedded wives, Rukmini, Jambavati, Satyabhama, Shokya. That love. And love with Braj Gopis, Radharani, that is known as Porokya. You understand? The Shokya and Porokya. And Porokya love is superior than Shokya. That is stated. Porokya name jaha brajete pracha. You understand? This is all spiritual matters. Transcendental love is not material. You cannot conceive it. We cannot conceive it. Because our mind is a material substance. We cannot think of it. What is that? Isn't it? Just listen. When you make such advancement in spiritual path, getting the mercy of all acharyas, previous acharyas, Gurudev, spiritual master, previous acharyas, Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, etc., then we can understand. Otherwise, not possible on our part to understand this. Understand? Rupa Raghunatha Pade Hoiva Akuti, Kobe Ama Bujavase, therefore. These great devotees say like that. That Narottam Das Thakur says like that. Right. Vigraha?
Yes. As Ishwar Vigraha is the enjoy. Ashwar Vigraha is the
enjoy. Yes. This is a broad sense. This is what you can just form an idea. It has some subtle things that you cannot understand. We cannot understand. We cannot conceive of it. You understand? Krishna is Visha Vigraha. Gopis, Radharani, or devotees are Ashra Vigraha. And Radharani is the best, is the supermost of all Ashra Vigrahas. You understand? Now, when Krishna develops such greed, how to release that mellow, Radharani's love, the three desires, how can he do? Unless he becomes Asraya. Isn't it? Is Visha Vigraha, unless he becomes Asraya, he cannot do it. Therefore, he became Gour. Assumes Bhakta Bhav. Because devotees are Asraya Vigraha. And that is the only way to pay back the debt. No other way is there. You understand? ତେଣୁ ପ୍ରେମର ପ୍ରତିଦାନ ଦେବାକୁ ସେ ଅକ୍ଷମ ତେଣୁ ତାଙ୍କର ଶାଶ୍ୱତ ପିପାସା ପରିପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଚିର ଋଣିତ୍ୱ ମଧ୍ୟ ଅପରିମୁକ୍ତ. Now, we'll discuss about what are the significant points in Radharani's love. There are 5 points. You understand? There are 5 significant points in Radharani's love. One by one in English. There are 5 significant points in Radha Prem. You understand? You should understand it and remember it. Number 1 I am telling. You understand? Number 1. In loving affairs, there are 2 sides. You know?
Yes.
What are they?
Lover and beloved.
Lover and beloved. Isn't it? Significant, this specific words we use is Pranay Paksha and Pranayini Paksha. Pranay Paksha, Pranayini Paksha. You understand? You know this word. Pranay, lover. Pranayini, beloved. Two sides. Pranay Paksha, Pranayini Paksha. Lover side and beloved side. You understand? That's all right. Krishna is Vishwa, Radharani is Ashra. Isn't it? So, Radharani is Pranayini Paksha, is on beloved side. Isn't it? And the first significant point is, and first symptom and first significant point is unalloyed devotion. You understand? Ekonistha, we say. Unalloyed devotion. You understand this thing? This word, unalloyed. That means it is one-pointed, not multi-pointed. This is unalloyed. It's one-pointed, not multi-pointed. You understand? So Radharani's love is one-pointed, not multi-pointed. Because she only loves Krishna, isn't it? One-pointed means points towards only Krishna. She always thinks of Krishna. She always engaged in giving pleasure to Krishna. Nobody else. And she always fulfills the desires of Krishna. Gives him pleasure. You understand? Govinda Nandini Radha, Govinda Mohini. Govinda Sarvasva Sarvo Kanta Shiromani. This verse, you should know it, remember. These are very important verses. This is regarding Radharani. Govinda Nandini Radha, Govinda Mohini. Govinda Sarvasva Sarvo Kanta Shiromani. Govinda, you know, Krishna. Nandini means who gives pleasure to Govinda. She is Radharani. Govinda Nandini Radha, Govinda Mohini, who enchants Govinda. Krishna is known as Madan Mohan. That means Krishna enchants Madan, Cupid. Therefore he is known as Madan Mohan. The Cupid enchants one and all, isn't he? Does he enchant you? Hurry? You don't know it?
Yes.
Yes, you are expert in all affairs. The Cupid has a bow, you understand? And 5 arrows. Inserts that arrow. You understand? Then all are enchanted. But Krishna enchants Cupid. Is known as Madan Mohan. You understand? Radha Sange Joda Bhati Toda Madan Mohan. Otherwise Madan Mohita. It is said. When Krishna is with Radharani, then he becomes Madan Mohan. You understand? Otherwise, if he will not be with Radharani, then he will be enchanted by Madan Mohita. You understand? And that this is a significant point of Radharani. Govinda Nandini Radha, Govinda Mohini. That means she enchants Govinda, Govinda Mohini, and gives pleasure to Govinda, Govinda Nandini Radha, Govinda Mohini, Govinda Sarvasva Sarvo Kanta Shiromani. Govinda is everything for Radha. Govinda Sarvasva. Huh? Govinda is everything for her. Nothing is there except Govinda. You understand? And Sarvakanta Shiromani. That is that. Kanta means all wise, beloved. Huh? Shiromani, jewel in the head. Crushed jewel. You understand? Huh? Radharani. Sarvakanta, you know all this horses. It's very difficult to explain all these things in English. You understand? And its first symptom and the first significant point is an unalloyed devotion, one-pointed devotion, one point, summon substance, not everything. Second point, Radha Prema, Ditya Vaishishya, the second significant point of Radha Prema. You understand? Krishna is Vishwa Vigraha in loving affair. And Radharani is Asha Vigraha, isn't it? Rasika Shekhara Nagarendra, we say, Sakala Rasara Vishwa Vigraha. There are 5 main rasas, melons. Santo, Dasyo, Vatsalya, Santo, Dasyo, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. Isn't it? 5 rasas. And Krishna is Vishaya of all these rasas. Isn't it? So he is not Vishwa Vigraha of only one rasa. Many rasas. So his love is multi-pointed, isn't it? Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. How can it be one-pointed? Cannot be. Whereas Radharani's love is one-pointed, isn't it? You understand the difference? Yes. Sometimes Krishna is in Dasya Ras, sometimes in Vatsalya Ras, Sakhya Ras, sometimes in Vatsalya Ras, sometimes in Madhurya Ras. You understand these words? Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. You understand these words? Yes. No need to say in English. So his love is not one-pointed. Whereas Radharani's love is one-pointed. Only Madhurya. Isn't it? Krishna cannot remain in one place. Can he? He cannot remain in one place. In one rasa also. He must move. Isn't it? Therefore, this Radha Prem, it is one-pointed, it's always in Madhurya Ras, not in other rasas. So, Krishna becomes indebted, isn't it? And he cannot pay back that debt. Then he was displaying his pastimes as Krishna. Isn't it? So Krishna's pastime is not complete. Aparipurna, incomplete. It became complete in Ādi-līlā when he came as Gauranga. You understand? He assumes the mood of Radharani and complexion of Radharani. You understand? As if she is Radha, he or she. He is Radha. He says, Gauranga Nohembro, Radhanga Spostono, Brajendra Nandana Bina, Anya Nakore, Gopendra Suta Bina, Anya Nakore Spostono. He says, my body is not Gauranga, it is not body of Gauranga. It is Radhanga, it is Radharani's body. You understand? Himself says, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Nohembro, Radhanga Spostono, Gopendra Suta Bina, Anya Nakore. Only Gopendra Suta, the son of Nanda Maharaj, can touch this body. Nobody else can touch this body. Then, what is that? This body of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? This body of Radharani, he says. Only Gopendra Suta, only the son of Nanda Maharaj can touch this body. That Krishna can touch, nobody else can touch. He himself is Krishna. Gauranga bolite hobe, pulaka sarira hari hari bolite nayan bohelira. We sing this song. Do you know this song? Gauranga bolite hobe pulaka sarira. You understand? You know the meaning of that song? That famous song? By Narottam Das Thakur. Gauranga bolite hobe pulaka sarira. If someone utters the name of Gauranga, then body will be blissful. The hairs on the body will be raised. Why? Why? The question is why?
Because he's not Gauranga. He's
Next line says, Hori Hori bolite noyanu bohe niro. He himself is Hori, but uttering Hori cries, oh Hari. Tears are rolling down from his eyes. Isn't it? Himself is Hari, but crying for Hari and uttering Hari cries. Hori Hori bolite noyanu bohe. Therefore, Gauranga bolite hobe. This is the reason. You understand now? Gopikanta, you understand? Prahlad, you understand? Prahlad cannot understand. You can't understand? No. So, Nrohari understands. Gopikanta, you ask them. They will make you understand. You make understand. Prahlad, you understand? He cannot understand.
That's you, sir.
I say, he says, I can't understand. Hari Hari bolite noyanu bohe nira. Gauranga bolite hobe pulaka sarira. If someone utters name of Gauranga, he will be very, very blissful. And his body, sarir means body, will be blissful, whole body. And hairs on the body will be erected. You understand? And why? Why is it so? Hari Hari bolite noyanu bohe nira. Himself is Hari, isn't it? Gauranga Mahaprabhu is Hari himself, isn't it? Don't you know this? Who is Gauranga Mahaprabhu? Is Krishna? Don't you know, Prahlad? Yes. He is Hari, Krishna, Hari. But uttering Hari, he cries. Hari Hari bolite noyanu bohe nira. You understand? He is Hari, he cries. Therefore, Gauranga bolite hobe pulaka sarira. If I utter Gauranga, then body will be blissful. And hairs on the body will be erected. You understand? This is the reason. That means that Rupa Goswami says, Namo Mahabodanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Guru Tuishena. Rupa Goswami says. Huh? He is Krishna. That's Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Huh? Namo Mahabodhana, most munificent incarnation, Chaitanya Avataro. Namo Mahabodhanayo. Krishna Prema Pradayate. He is giving Krishna Prema. You understand? Huh? Therefore, is known as most munificent incarnation. In other incarnations, he has not given that. You understand? Only Gour avatar gives indiscriminately to one and all this prema, Krishna prema. Therefore, he is known as Mahabodhanya avatar. He is endowed with Radha prema. You understand? And he is distributed. That is why, uttering name of Gauranga, one will be so blissful. And his hairs and the body will be erected. Because he is Hari himself, and uttering name of Hari, he cries. Hari Hari bolite noyanu bohe. You understand? This is the reason. Huh? That means now he is practicing how to develop this one-pointed love as Radharani has. Now he is paying back the debt he had incurred while he was Krishna. Understand? The second significant point. And then others tomorrow.